Alright, B, we want to use the function y equals the square root of x. And let's make some tick marks here. How about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 1, 2, 3. Well, let's plug some x values in. Let's plug in the x value of 0. The square root of 0 is, well, 0. So I get that. Let's plug in 1. The square root of 1 is also 1. So I get that. What's the next nice number you could plug in? Well, what's the next square number? The next square number is 4. Square root of 4 is 2. So when x is 4, y is 2. And I hit that point right there. After that, the next nice square number is 9. And the square root of 9 is 3. So I get that point right there. And my square root function looks kind of like that. Kind of like that right there. And let's think of these points. 0, 0, 1, 1, 4, 2, and 3, 9. And now I'm going to jump back to the last page. I'm going to ask you to think about how these compare. Look at that parabola. Look at that square root. Look at that parabola. Look at that square root. Here we have the point 0, 0. Here we have the point 0, 0. Here we have the point 1, 1. Here we have the point 1, 1. Here we have the point 4, 2. Oops, wrong way. Here we have the point 2, 4. So x and y have switched. Here we have the point 3, 9. Did it again. And here we have the point, whoa, what did I do here? I said 3, 9. That is an absolute lie. That is 9, 3. So here we have the point 9, 3. Here we have the point 3, 9. Notice that the x and y values are switched. So we're kind of getting like this version of the parabola that has been flipped over and laid on its side like that. Now if that's the case, what's happening and why am I not seeing a negative version? Because look, that totally looks like a sideways parabola, and maybe I have a mirror point there, and a mirror point there, and a mirror point there. Well, the problem is that would not pass the vertical line test, and so it wouldn't be the function. And we want the square root of x to be a function. So we are restricting our range so that we only see the positive square root of x and not the negative square root of x shown there in pink. So I'm going to undo that, but you should absolutely recognize that the square root function is just half of a parabola laid on its side. And that's important because if you think about this parabola, we have no negative y values down here, which is translating on this sideways parabola to having no negative x values, because square root of x and x squared are inverse functions. X and y are being switched. And so we do not have any negative values here because we cannot take the square root of a negative number and get a real number. So we get this kind of limited graph right here. So let's state our domain and range. So domain, remember we're talking x values, so x in a set of real numbers, such that x is greater than or equal to 0. In interval notation, x is in the interval from 0 up to positive infinity with a parenthesis. Range, we're talking y values in the set of real numbers, such that y is greater than or equal to 0. And in interval notation, y is in the interval from 0 to positive infinity. So notice the domain and the range are same. We're talking about all positive numbers, including 0.